So in the month of June, on June 14th, we'll be starting the teachers training program. So we are going to speak about this program this week. And if you have any questions, of course you have an opportunity to ask. So what is the intention of this teachers training program? The intention of the teachers training program is to have quality teachers, who have good quality trained teachers, who can take the right spiritual science to the whole world. We have to do our dharma. We have to do our part. We have to do our seva for our own evolution. It is only through service we evolve in our own evolution. So service is a must. The greatest service is teaching meditation, spreading meditation, teaching the spiritual science. So I really want more and more qualified, good quality, able teachers, so that these teachers can take the truth, they can spread the truth. Now, what is going to be in this teachers training program is very simple. There are many newcomers to meditation who have started meditation only a few months ago or a few years ago, but they have a sincere intent to do seva. They need some guidance. So they need certain discipline. They need certain confidence. So the guidance, discipline, confidence. So these are the three aspects we will be focusing on. And who can join? Basically, anybody who is interested in their own evolution through seva can join. And this is the first year we are doing under Breath Energy Health Foundation. So the Breath Energy Health Foundation will give scholarships for the people who cannot really pay for the physical retreat. The online retreat is anyway a gift. There are two parts of this training program. One is the theoretical part, another is the practical part. The theoretical part will be covered online every Saturday, Sunday. So we'll have only Saturday, Sunday per week. And then there will be a certain homework, there will be a certain assignment given for you to complete the week. The homework and assignment will be like, reading some books, specific books, and prepare the highlights of that book, get the excerpts of that book. And then in the next coming weekend, there will be a live practical test where they will teach what they have learned from the book. So it's a kind of very practical approach of getting the confidence to the teachers so that they know they are not only teaching what is in the book, but they are teaching what they have understood with their own real life examples. So that will be one assignment. Another assignment would be journaling. Another assignment would be group meditation every day. So the classes will be on Saturday, Sunday. So the rest of the days will be more of group meditation, reading books, journaling, and experimenting, doing a bit of research and experimenting on their own selves, and writing down certain case studies, how the practical implementation of the truth is helping transform their lives and also the lives of their family members and colleagues. So writing certain case studies in simple words. It's not going to be a rocket science. It's going to be very simple. So this is the agenda of the program, and this is how it's going to work. And then when it comes to the physical part of it, in the physical retreat, people who have attended the silence retreat in the past, they know how intense it will be, how beautiful it will be, where you will be in total silence. You have to hand over your mobile phones and you will be in total mauna. You'll be practicing mindfulness, and you'll be practicing around 10 hours of meditation every day with the pyramid energy, with the nature energy. So the practicals will happen in the ashram. For the people who are overseas, especially in Vietnam, we'll have 7 days in Vietnam and 14 days in India. For the people in India, so all the 21 days will be in Vietnam. So you can choose the 21 days accordingly. For example, next Guru Purnima, we are doing a 5 days program. So this 5 days program will consider as in the practical course. So out of 21 days, 5 days you would have covered. So like that, we will organize certain retreats. We'll organize a 1-week retreat, 10 days retreat. So 21 days, minimum 21 days, if you have covered, then you have experimented and you have experienced intense meditation and silence and mindfulness. So then you can teach about it. So some people ask the question, what if they cannot attend the physical retreat in this year? No problem, you can attend the next year. So you will be given a certificate upon completion of the course that you have covered 120 hours of theoretical class, 200 hours, for example, 120 to 200 hours of theoretical classes, and then 21 days of practical exam, practical research, and then there is an exam. So there will be a certificate issued, and that certificate will be good enough for you to teach in schools and colleges within India, because we are a registered organization, and part of the Breath Energy Health Foundation is to create teachers and to have spiritual academy. So this certificate from Breath Energy Health Foundation will be good enough for you to be a teacher. And sooner or later, we will approach the ministry, the government, and we'll have certain tie-ups with some universities to have certain affiliation. So that will come at a later stage where you will be recognized by government or university level. Some kind of recognition we'll try to work. It's in the pipeline. Okay, so we are going to work with the Ministry of Commerce to recognize this kind of courses, where these courses can give them employment opportunities. Okay, so that is in the pipeline. Now Lalita Lakshmi will share some slides. So we'll quickly go through it. Okay, so the program begins on 14th. Program begins on 14th June, which is a Saturday. And it is a 6 months program, which includes both, as I said before, online and offline. And this will not be in the YouTube. This is only will be on the Zoom. So the timings will be 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. India time. Okay, and this program will continue till the first week of December. So after December, we'll focus on the practicals. And as I said, this is a program this is the first year we are doing it. So we are doing it absolutely as a gift. And in return, any heart-based donations is more than welcome, because this organization is a charity organization. And we have ATG exemption as well. So whatever the donations you give, it is tax exempted. And it is through the charity organization, it is through the voluntary contributions. So many activities we are able to do. We are printing books and we are distributing free books to many schools and universities. And we have more than 10 employees working in different parts of India. So we are giving them salaries. We are taking care of the YouTube channels, and also we are doing free workshops. We are doing free retreats. Everything we are able to do, it's because of the generous contributions from the good-hearted people. So any contribution is welcome. Both offline and online classes, both are mandatory. But when it comes to online, for some reason, if you cannot attend one particular day, and if you can let us know in advance, we will record it and send that recording to you. So that recording will act like a teaching guide. But offline retreats, again, I spoke, it is like a compulsory, but you have your own choice to choose either this year or next year. Okay. So when it comes to the offline retreats, So these charges are for the room because we'll be staying in a single room, and it is more of the room charges and charges for the facilities. So teaching is absolutely free. Teaching is only on donation basis. Okay, next. Now you can quickly see the program highlights. It's a journey with regular online and in person, and it helps you to be a spiritual guide, a teacher in helping others in their own inner transformation, in their own self-realization. So when you help others in their own peace and happiness, then naturally you will be progressed. What you do comes back to you. So this program is primarily helping you, but through you, many others will be helped at a later stage because you're going to be a teacher. And naturally you'll receive a certificate, as I spoke before. Yeah, next. So this program is for truth seekers who want to be teachers in the first place. Next. So some of the frequently asked questions, as I spoke before. So for the first year, I'll be taking the classes. And can the participants attend only online classes, skipping the physical retreats? No, it is not allowed. And in case of emergency, if one has to skip the offline retreats, they will be accommodated in the next year. So will there be an exam? Yes, there will be an exam. Will this program be offered in other regional languages like Tamil, Telugu, Hindi? Yes, it will be offered. The first year will be in English, but subsequently, the next year we'll focus on other languages as well. Yes, we intend to do one program per year. So what is the last date to register for the TOT program? End of this month, end of May. So where will be the offline retreat concluded? Will be conducted. Offline retreats will be conducted primarily in the Agastya Ashram, but not restricted to it, because we are planning to do in other cities as well. As and when there is a feasibility, we will do outside the ashram in other places, conducive places as well. And syllabus of the TOT program, the syllabus will be revealed on the first day of the course. So this syllabus, the reason is it is going to be a continuous evolution. It's going to be dynamic. So we are not going to follow, a predefined path. So this is going to be very dynamic, where I'll be seeing how the students are responding, and accordingly, the next session will be designed. The next class will be designed. Okay. So who can attend the TOT program? Anybody above the age of 14, I would say, any person above the age of 14, they can attend this program. But the intention should be that you want to help yourself and you want to help others by being a teacher. So that should be the primary intent. Some people might ask, I cannot go out and be a teacher. You can sit home and you can do online classes. As long as your intent to help others is there, you are eligible to attend this program. Okay, next. So this is the number you need to WhatsApp to register this program. 9481889446. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, I hope I have explained in detail. There should be no confusion, but if you have any questions, you can raise your hand. Okay, Poonam.
Yes. Namaste, sir.
Namaste, madam.
Yes, I'm Poonam from Pune. So my question is regarding TOT program is like, as you said earlier, once the TOT program is completed, I think the BEHF team is already doing some research on schools and colleges where we can go and teach. So after the TOT completion, will be the allocation will happen from BEHF team for the certain group of meditator teachers to go to schools and colleges, or we have to individual level basis, we have to search the schools and go for the teaching purpose? How it will go, how it will be there, or any plan right now about these things, or
It will
eventually
be both the ways. It will be both the ways. See, primarily, when you are part of this program, you are encouraged to teach, your surroundings in the place where you are. So you will be going to the schools and colleges and universities nearby, and you will have an organization profile. You have your own profile, and we'll have the syllabus, what we are teaching in the schools. So everything, all the materials will be given, and you are also trained in it. So primarily, you will be approaching it. So that is one modality. Suppose you are from a city where we are already doing some programs. We already initiated certain programs in some schools. For example, in Coimbatore, in Tirupati, in Raipur, we have started. Of course, in Raipur, we are just in discussion, but in Tirupati, we have started. Near Krishnagiri, near Hosur, we have already started. In Coimbatore, we are starting. So if you are from existing cities where there is already existing programs going on, so we will be encouraging you to be part of that. So where you will go as a teacher, right?
Okay.
And then you will be teaching the schools, and you will be monitoring and being part of that research. But if you are from a city where we haven't done anything, so you will take the first step to initiate that process. Of course, we will give all the materials, and we will give the research data and all the support, whatever the support will be there. And also, I want to tell you, once you complete this course, training of teachers course, the best students will be given job opportunities in the BEHF team. Right? So people who need financial support, they're willing to do service, but they need some financial support because of their family situations, whatever it is. We are willing to consider financial support as well. Okay, so that means they'll be full-time teachers. They'll be employed as full-time teachers.
Okay. Yes. Okay, sir. Yes. Got that, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So next, Rohit Shah.
So this course also will cover.
Can you introduce yourself first, sir?
Yeah, I'm Rohit from London. I've attended your silence retreat earlier last year. My question is, sir, will this also cover how to introduce meditation in corporate surroundings?
Yes. So as part of the teachers training program, so there will be a proper training how to deal with children, primary school, and how to deal with high school, how to deal with university level, and how to deal with employees who are working in corporates, or how to deal with the stress management in certain departments like medical departments and police departments, administrative departments, and also how to approach the old age villages and home senior citizen care centers. So all the sectors will be covered. It is primarily the same meditation technique. It is going to be the meditation is simple. The science of meditation is, we are going to teach the science of meditation only. We are going to teach spiritual science only. But the terminologies we will be using, and the approach will be having, the focus area will be different. For example, in the schools, we'll focus on discipline, right? We'll focus on discipline, we'll focus on increasing the memory power, we'll focus on the creativity. So when we are dealing with the working professionals, so we'll deal with stress management, and then how to be effective leaders. And then when we are dealing with old age, then we'll focus on health aspect from the physical standpoint, from the psychological standpoint, and how to gracefully accept the aging process. So those things we'll focus on. So we'll cover the entire spectrum. So we want to help teachers where they can teach in every area of life.
So since I'm in London and you propose to start the foundation in London, as you announced at Guru Purnima event, Birmingham. So then again, the training.
The Purnima event.
Yeah.
Not Guru Purnima, the Purnima, yeah.
Buddha Purnima, sorry, but yeah. Sir, it was very interesting, and so my question is that again we'll have to go in UK for another training, or this training will
not
be
necessary. See, the Breath Energy Foundation, we have already registered in Vietnam, already we registered in India, and we are going to register in UK and Sri Lanka. We are going to register in many countries in the coming future. So you are part of that same foundation, but different countries. So once you attend this program, you don't need to attend the other program. Maybe there might be a certain specific training which might, it's like a top-up value-added training system related to that particular country.
Okay.
Okay.
So last question, the retreat dates would be announced very soon, or how does it
The
work?
retreat dates will be announced once the program starts. Once the theoretical program starts, then the retreat dates will be announced. It will be in November, December, so that in December it will be in the Christmas holidays, because people can take leaves and people from overseas also can come, and people who are working in India, they have a Christmas break. So we will arrange in such a way that it is focused towards the end of December.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay, you're welcome. So next, Nirmala Selladurai. You're on mute, madam.
Hi, Master. I'm from London. I'm planning to register for this program, but I won't be able to come to India and teach. But my plan is to target people in UK, my friends and family circles, and I'm also a doctor, so I can target healthcare professionals. Would that be okay?
Yes, wherever you are locally, we are encouraging you to. This is for anybody, Suppose if you are from America, you will be naturally teaching in America. If you are in London, you will be naturally teaching in London. So we don't expect you to come and teach in India. But the physical retreat is a must, because you have to experience silence, you have to experience your own inner transformation first before you can teach about it.
That's fine.
Yeah. But you will be encouraged to teach locally only. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Madhavi.
So can you hear me?
Yes.
Namaskaram, sir. Madhavi from Germany. So, sir, one question. I already spoke to Lalita madam regarding this one, because this upcoming retreat in November and December, I'm planning to come to India. Can this be a part of the TOT?
It will be part of the TOT. The November-December retreat I am doing is specifically for TOT. It's not for everybody.
Okay. So I really need those dates so that I can plan a bit ahead.
Okay, so there will be one retreat for sure will be during the Christmas time. So from anywhere from December 21st till December 31st. So within the 10 days, it will be a 10 days. So you can block that 21st to 31st. So plus or minus 1 or 2 days.
Okay, sir. And one more thing, for this retreat, the fee which you have allocated is okay. I can pay it, but I'm not sure about my brothers. But how this can be accommodated, because they don't even take money from me also. That's the problem. So how do...
As I said, there is a scholarship program where people who can't afford to pay money because of certain economical reasons, they can't afford to pay, then we will make them as a free of charge. But it's a scholarship, but it is only for the people who are economically cannot afford. And in return, they can contribute by doing service in any meaningful way.
Okay, he's basically the, he teaches also sometimes. So basically, so that's the thing. And I have one more question, sir. You
See,
said
the money, for the
be...
retreat, what you are paying is only for your accommodation, there will be a specialized diet. Like the diet will be more of fruits and juices and nuts. So the fee, what you are paying is not for teaching. The teaching is absolutely seva, service. It's a gift. But whatever you are paying for the retreat is only for the logistics, the internal logistics, and also for the support team, and also for a single room accommodation, and also for the diet food. And also there will be yoga, pranayam also included in that. So we will be hiring the yoga teachers and pranayam exercises. All those things will be there. So the fee you are paying is only for the cost. And the fee you will pay to the foundation.
True. Yes, sir. But the thing is, when we calculate, it is coming around 63,000 for them. At least I'm ready to pay for them also, but they are not ready to take it. So that's
right.
Yeah, I got the answer, sir. Yeah, okay. And I have one more question, sir. You said that we have to
See,
write an
don't think
exam.
about money. So I want to tell you, don't think about money. If the intent is there, you are welcome. That's what I'm saying. If
Yeah,
the intent is there, you are welcome. Don't think about money.
that's true. This is, I mean, yeah, I got your answer, sir. I have one more question regarding the exams you said. I have little limited time. I don't know if I could able to write this exam. I don't know.
It's not
So I
going to
just
be
want.
like a theory exam where you will be writing answer sheets and answer sheets and answer sheets. It's going to be a simple multiple choice questions or a fill in the blank questions where you will be doing it online.
Okay. So that was little concern for me. And then you said that we have to attend 2 retreats. So if I could complete this 1 retreat, then next retreat can be next year. I don't know if it
Yeah,
is
can.
okay. That was my concern. Thank you.
Okay. Next, Erilmadi. Erilmadi.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for pronouncing my name correctly as well. And I'm Meryl Mati from Australia, Melbourne. So I wanted to join this TOT. Nevertheless, we have not started in Australia yet, I think. So is there any recently you're going to start in BHF in Australia? A plan for that?
Because being an Australian
Yes.
citizen, I should be starting sometime sooner or later.
Make it sooner. I will support from here.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do. You know the basics, what to do. So if this is, see, I got this very push to join this TOT. I was telling like, okay, first year I'm going to skip. Next year I'm going to join. For the last month, I was telling this. But in meditation, my everyday meditation, after I finish it, it's like join the TOT, send message to Lalita ma'am. Every day I got this message for 1 week. So then I just messaged her. So, so I wanted to like collaborate with you to make BHF to be started in Australia. So you can guide me or anything, what all the people I have to meet and what registration we need to do. So those sort of stuff. So I will do the retreat here, maybe if we started here.
Yeah, so it will be next year because see, first we have to settle, stabilize in India and Vietnam. Then we have planned in UK. So UK, Sri Lanka is there. So I don't want to start in too many countries and get thinly spread out, but rather start in 1 or 2 countries, consolidate, do some experiments, do some research, get the standard operating procedures, and then go to them. Once you consolidate it, then go to the next one. So this is the very practical approach.
Okay.
So starting in Australia would be probably end of next year. So until then, I have to sort out India, UK, Sri Lanka, Vietnam.
Okay, sir. Thank you. And one more question is, so is there any retreats arranged in Vietnam or anything closer to my country, kind of? I can go there?
Yes.
Okay.
There are a few retreats in Vietnam. I think it's in the month of September. So if you want those dates, you have to contact the Vietnam BHF team. So I think Lalita Lakshmi will be able to give that.
All right. Yeah, sure thing. Thank
See,
you.
if you are interested, if you are going to organize a kind of retreat in Australia, which part of Australia you are from?
Melbourne. Yeah.
Okay. So if you have a group of people who are going to support you organize some retreat in Australia, we'll definitely do it. Probably next year we'll do it for sure.
Okay.
But for that, I would recommend you come to one of the retreats first so that you know what to do, how to organize.
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be in touch.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So next, Usha.
Hello, sir. Pleasure meeting you. This is Usha from Germany. Sir, I have a question on the practical retreat. You said that it is going to be a very intensive program, 15 hours of meditation. So
Not
how
15,
can we,
around 10 hours.
Yeah, how can we prepare ourselves for that much of intensity, sir? If you can give some guidance.
You don't need to prepare anything. Just come with open mind. It is our job to prepare the ashram ambience, the pyramid energy, the group energy. Everything takes you by default. You will enjoy this process. It's not going to be challenging. You will be just enjoying your enjoying time with your own self, making friendship with your own self, realizing your own self, cut off from the outside world for 10 days, 1 week, 10 days, 2 weeks. So this is a process where you are in touch with your true self. That is called self-realization process. It's going to be a very magical experience. You don't need to worry about it. So you being a yoga teacher, it will be a cakewalk for you. A lot of emotional healing will happen. A lot of detachment will happen. All the wrong understanding of life and all the limited belief systems, everything will naturally be transformed. Nothing will happen overnight, but this process will help you go through the transformation.
Looking forward, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So next, Billy.
Namaskara, sir. I am Ambili from Arizona, US.
Yeah. Yes, madam.
Sir, you said the assignment will be based on a part of the assignment will be based on some specific books. It would be great if we can get the names early so that we can order and get prepared.
No, we will give the books.
Okay.
There will be certain books which we will give you, and there will be certain books which we will recommend you to buy on your own.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing is, you said the 7 day out of the 2 retreats, the 7 day retreat, one of them you're doing it in Vietnam. If we have enough people from US, is that a possibility for us to?
To do in US?
Yeah.
Okay, why not? But it will be next year.
Oh, okay, sir.
Because there's few invitations from Canada and US. I think it's a long pending invitations. Yeah, we will definitely do at some point of time in US. Okay. But I'm not focusing immediately, but it will be rather next year. So as I said, this year, I'm focusing on consolidating whatever we have started.
Okay, sir.
So the quick answer is yes, definitely we'll do in US as well, but that will be next year, not this year.
Okay, sir. Another thing is about the pilot program you're doing in Tamil Nadu school for the meditation in schools. Are you interested to start something like that in Kerala too?
Yes, why not? If you have any contacts, if you have any references, definitely we'll start it. Because Coimbatore is closer to Kerala. We will definitely do in Kerala, why not? Because we have a base in Coimbatore as well.
Okay, sir. We have a friend who owns a family, they have a family-owned school and they are interested to know more about it. So how does it work?
Ask them to be, get their contact to one of the core team members in BHF, either maybe Madhavi madam, get their contact to Madhavi madam or Lalita. So then we'll have a talk and then we'll take it forward.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. We'll do. And I guess this is question and answer regarding just the TOT program only. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. That's it.
Oh, you can ask any other questions also if you have in general. If it is, if that questions are going to really inspire you or uplift you or empower you, if it is a good question, why not? Go for it.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you. It's regarding once we realize a topic to learn the lesson, how do we learn the lesson actually?
You learn the lesson only through realization. That means only when you're in a complete empty space, when your mind is not chattering, when your mind is calm, then you know what the lesson you need to realize. This knowing can happen just in the wakeful state, or the knowing can happen in the meditative state, or the knowing can happen when you're reading a book, or the knowing can happen when you see certain events in your life. So the knowing can happen in multiple ways. But the most important is you have to empty the chatter of the mind. When you empty the chatter of the mind, what lesson precisely you need to learn will be revealed to you by your own self. Okay, so you focus on doing meditation. What lessons you need to learn will come to you very naturally. Okay.
Yes, sir. My question was, I got like a few topics like that example, like one is like flexibility, but I'm not sure like how to learn it. I don't know what the process for
You
that.
have to implement it. You have to practice it.
Hmm.
You have to practice it in your day-to-day life. Just because you realize the lesson, see, there are different stages. In learning the lessons, there are different stages. The first stage is you realize it, okay, or you probably feel like, oh, probably this is the lesson to learn. Okay, you feel it in your heart space. You realize it. That is the first step. The second step is after you feel it, after you realize it, you put it into practice. That is the second stage. Now, the third stage is after you put it into practice, you might fail, you might pass, you might take multiple rounds. So the same patterns will come. So you are in the practical implementation. One time you will not be successful. The second time you will may not be successful to the degree you expect. But the third time you will be successful. So you feel like, yes, I have passed the test. Theoretically, I know what is the test, what is the lesson to learn, and practically also I have implemented it. So I have overcome the challenges with flying colors. So I have passed the test. So that is the second stage and third stage. Now the fourth stage is you feel like, okay, I learned my lesson. Now the fourth stage is you have to master the lesson. So the same challenge will come. So this time since you have mastered it, so that lesson is not only for you, it's for others also. So you become an inspiration for others. Okay, for example, your lesson is forgiveness. For example, your lesson you learned is forgiveness. So you will go through the situations and patterns in life where you have to implement the forgiveness concept. Okay, the lesson of forgiveness. And then one final day you will feel that, okay, I have successfully forgiven and I have come out of this challenge, right? Then there will be a greater challenge on the same level of forgiveness. That greater challenge is for you to master it. Okay, so where it is not only for you, so people around you will get inspired. Your colleagues, your friends, your family members, they will have an opportunity to learn that lesson of forgiveness watching you, because you become an inspiration. So then you have mastered the lesson. So there are 3 stages. But you begin with practical implementation. That is the most important. You got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Can I ask you one?
You want one more question? Okay, maybe the next round. First, I want to finish.
Okay, sir. Okay,
I
sir.
want to
That's
finish
fine.
up the
Thank
others
you.
who have raised their hands. Okay.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Next, Ratnaji.
Namaste, Master. This is Ratna from New Jersey.
Yes,
Couple of questions. Maybe it's like both are related. If we can't make the physical retreat this year, you said we can do it next year. So do you have any set time frame for that in the next year or any time in the calendar year?
Okay. See, this is a hypothetical question. I said you can take part in the next year. So next year I will be doing free retreats, few free retreats and 5 days programs, Paurnami programs and 10 days programs. So you can choose any of it, but as long as your minimum 21 days of practice is covered, we consider that you have done sufficient sadhana. So if you ask me any specific time frame when it is, I haven't planned anything right now to begin with. So there will be programs every year. So this year we are starting it. Next year also there will be batch 2 of TOT. So you can join in the batch 2 also for the physical training program. So once in 3 months, let us put it roughly, once in 3 months, there will be definitely one program will be there, one practical program will be there. So you'll be having at least 4 programs in a given year. So one program might be 5 days, another program might be 1 week, another program might be 10 days. So minimum 4 retreats will be there per year. So you can choose the dates which suits you. And we might also do programs, retreats in other cities as well, in other countries as well. You can choose that cities and countries as well. So don't think too much about it. First, see if you have the real intent to be a teacher. If your real intent is to be a teacher, then forget about all the other things. Everything will be taken care.
Okay. Part two of my question is, I guess, I mean, you kind of answered that, but a part two, like, just want to confirm. So you just mentioned to one of the masters that you may give these physical retreats in US as well, if in case enough, students are there. So if that is the case, we can join in US itself, right? Whenever and if it possible, it gives.
See, if you can afford the time and energy to come to India for the retreat, for the intense 10 days retreat, that will be the best.
That's my concern, exactly, yes.
It will be the best because in India we have ashrams, we have pyramids, we have markabas. So we have this element. In US, we may not have this kind of an ashram setup, right?
Oh, okay.
So I would say this will be the first priority. This will be the first choice where you'll get the best out of it. But for some reason you cannot come, we might do a 1 week retreat or a 4 days retreat in US. But the major, at least one retreat you have to take in India for sure. Even though we are doing in US, even though you're doing in other countries, there should be 1 10 days retreat minimum you will be taking in India in the ashram. The others can be a choice. Out of 21 days, the 10 days retreat is compulsory. The rest of the 11 days, you can split it up anywhere you want.
Okay, got that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Rashmi ji.
Namaste, Pradeep Vijay. Rashmi from Kuwait. Thank you for the presentation related to TOT. I have registered for that. Yeah, I'm also skeptical about the offline retreat. So yeah, the dates, if we know well in advance. I'll prefer July at least because middle is the period of vacation. So if July, August, that will be the December will be difficult because many of them go for vacation. So getting leave is difficult. So let me see how it.
July we are doing one. So July 9 to 13 we are doing a 5 days Guru Purnima retreat. So it is a Guru Purnima retreat, but it will be considered as part of the TOT program.
I miss it because my tickets are booked for July end.
July?
July end, 25th.
July end. Okay. So what do you want me to do? You tell me.
I will figure out how to do it.
See, you wanted some time in July, August. That is what you prefer, right? So next year we will plan it in July, August. Okay, because August, September, I'm traveling. So August, September, I'm traveling. I won't be in India. So we thought Christmas time is suitable for many people in different countries around, especially the Western world. Christmas is a big holiday season. Even in India, you have holidays on Christmas. Even the corporates and working professionals, they take Christmas break, IT professionals. But yeah, we'll consider your case where next year, July, August, we can plan something.
Another question is, like, as you know, this part of this world is very sensitive. Meditation.
You are from Kuwait.
Kuwait, yeah. So how do I spread it? What is the strategy? I mean, after learning, as you said, like online, you can do teaching at the local.
See, that is something which I'm expecting from you, because only you know the local pulse. See, I know the pulse of Western world, UK, Australia, Europe, America, because I traveled those countries. I lived in Australia for more than 11 years. I lived in the Western world, European world, developed for more than 20 years. So I know the pulse of it. So I haven't lived in the Middle East. So you have to tell us what best suits, and we will adapt. Okay, so instead of using the word meditation, you can use the word breath energy. Because in certain Islamic countries, the word meditation they consider is a part of Hindu culture or something. So you can use the word breath energy. It's the same thing, and it is for the health, right? So when you are with your breath, naturally you become healthy holistically. Your energy increases, your vitality increases, right? There is a certain healing happens. So it is naturally for health. So you can use the language of health and awareness, mindfulness. Mindfulness is accepted all over the world because mindfulness is for efficiency. Mindfulness is very much encouraged in many corporate countries. Even many government departments, they encourage mindfulness, because if you are practicing mindfulness, then you are efficient in any work you are doing. So you can use the word mindfulness, breath energy, and health. So that is the way you reach out to the countries which are sensitive to the word meditation.
Thank you, Pradeep ji. Another question is not related to TOT. Can I ask?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is related to, to my little understanding is like infant soul is born, they don't have a karmic debts and all. So why infant soul is born on earth to learn what kind of lessons?
Infant souls don't focus on lesson. Infant souls only focus on experience. Their focus is only on survival. Infant souls, see, only a mature soul will focus on karmas. Only a mature soul will think, I don't want to do bad karmas, I want to do good karmas. Infant soul, baby soul, young soul, they don't care about this karmas. For them, they focus on their instincts, they focus on their survival, they focus on their power, they focus on their name and fame. Okay, so they don't focus on what is dharma, what is adharma, they don't focus on that. Okay, so their primary focus is survival. And those souls who are in that stages, who have taken only few lifetimes, like infant soul, baby soul, their gunas are more tamo guna and rajo guna. Their gunas are more tamo guna and rajo guna. Okay, so only a person who is in sattvika guna, only they will think about dharma, adharma, and only they will think about meditation and how to speeden up my process. See, without meditation also you can progress in your evolution. But with meditation, you are hastening, you are speeding up your progress. Okay, so meditation comes only for a sattvika guna person. Okay. So in the initial stages, their focus is only on instincts. In the initial stages, their focus is on instincts, which animals operate on instincts. The humans also operate on instincts in the initial levels. So once they take many lifetimes and once they slowly start evolving, then the intuition starts working. Intuition is inner tuition, inner guidance. So your intuition starts working. Got it? Okay. So next, Shubhangi.
Yeah. Namaskar, sir. So I have two questions. Actually, I have registered for TOT and I have registered for Guru Purnima.
You are from where, madam? Introduce yourself.
I'm from Pune.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I was asking was, like, if I plan to do Guru Purnima, and I think there is one retreat for December end, right? Tentative announced right now. So does that complete the requirement of TOT, or we need to attend another one, because I think it will complete 15 days, right?
You see if it comes to 21 days at least.
Okay.
Whatever the program you are attending, if it comes to 21 days, then you have completed it.
Okay. So I think the third
we have kept the minimum 21 days. We have kept the minimum 21 days is because that 21 days of intense sadhana is going to help you to realize yourself on a certain level, and that 21 days of intense sadhana will give you a confidence to be a teacher.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because what you are teaching is from your own experience, not from bookish knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that way, it is very important.
Okay. Got it, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So friends, I think we keep this week only for TOT and the questions related to that. And I think we have answered most of the questions. So again, the concluding part, I will say only one thing. My intention to start the TOT program is to clone myself into thousands of Pradeeps. Because one Pradeep is not sufficient to enlighten the planet Earth. So I want to really clone myself into thousands of Pradeeps, so that they will teach in their respective communities, in their respective countries, and they will take it forward. So it's a collective effort. Okay. So it is my dharma to encourage the teachers, to motivate the teachers, so that by teaching, they are also evolving, and also they are helping others. And once the intent is clear, then once you understand, oh, this is the intent of it, then you are clearly guided by your inner self. Do you want to be part of this program or not? And this is the first time we are doing it. First year we are doing it. So it is going to be very dynamic, and there's going to be a lot of energy put into this process. And from the next year onwards, there will be a certain standardization. So after 2-3 years, there will be many teachers coming forward to teach this program. So the first 2 years, I'll be doing it personally until it gets standardized. So whoever is intuitively guided from your deeper self, please be part of this program. And your promise by being part of this program is that you will help others evolve. So that's the promise you are giving it to your own self. Okay. Thank you very much. And by the way, yes, I'll be traveling to Malaysia as well. So soon we will be starting the Malaysia chapter of BHF. Losini is here. I want Losini madam to unmute and speak a few words. What you feel, because she's been a very silent witness. She is hosting me in Malaysia. We are doing a small retreat in Malaysia, and then a workshop, couple of days of sessions. Yes, Losini ji, please share your expert comments.
Yes, sir. Okay. As of now, for retreat, in Bukit Tinggi, we have closed booking. So we have enough participants. For the workshop,
so for the retreat, it's closed, is it?
Yes, it's closed. Almost 56 of participants. So by last week, we closed on registration part. So no more booking.
Okay, fine.
Okay, for the workshop, yeah, we are still working on it. We got it the hall. Number of participants below 100, but we do not know how many we're going to. We do not know how it's going to be, sir, because I just started very informally. So now it's like changing something kind of a big project. So just hoping.
So the project in Malaysia, so the Breath Energy Health Foundation project in Malaysia will be by Malaysians. Will be started by Malaysian citizens, and will be operated by Malaysian citizens, and you will play a very important role. So I hope you're prepared for it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. All right. So thank you very much. So we'll meet again in the next Sunday session. And also we'll be starting online sessions. Right now we have started in English and we have started in Tamil. So we'll soon be starting in Telugu as well. So we'll let you know. So it will be announced in this Pradeep Vijay Spiritual Sangha WhatsApp group. So we'll be starting Telugu sequence as well. And also Hindi will follow soon. So I will be keeping myself busy teaching online programs in multiple languages. So looking forward to seeing you across in different platforms. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful time, weekend, and days ahead. Thank you. Namaste to all.